Hi everyone, welcome to my little craft room. My name's Becky and I'm from Crafts by Becky. I've just finally finished decorating this little journal that I've made from, so inside cat boxes with the food pouches, there's like separation, like dividers that divides the different flavours. This is a piece of card from that basically. So I've just covered it with some fabric, which I think it was a skirt that I got from a charity shop. So it's like a nice check gingham pattern. And then I've added buttons that I also got from a charity shop. I got a massive big bag a few weeks ago. I've added a little charm and some lace just for decorative there. It fastens with lace as well, so I just tie that basically and then it just fastens it up. And then inside I made a little mini, so I've done a belly band, decorated it with some strawberry paper, and then I've made a miniature little journal with the same fabric. So that's just little cute miniature. I have got a video of me making these, so I'll link that on. I'll put it in the description for you. So that goes back on, and there's a little bumblebee charm on that. And then I also made like a little file mini book. So that I covered that with wrapping paper, and then I used the dabbers just to make circles inside, and then I've put different book pages, some patterned paper. I went a bit crazy with the dots. There's some scraps of scrapbook paper, so it was a good way of using up little scraps, this is. And again the book page there. So that goes inside of this little handkerchief that I put in as one of the part of the signature, which I haven't done before. I don't think it's practical, but I do like it. And then I put a pocket on the back of the handkerchief, and then I've got some tags in there. They're just plain, ready for someone to decorate. This is a piece of packaging paper that I've just stenciled on. Book page, writing paper, book page again, some tags, and then a piece of ribbon over just to make the pocket. And I just added a little tab for that page with a button and some fabric there, and a little tab that I made. I'm not sure where I got this paper from, but I really like it. It's like handmade paper. And then I made like a bookmark, and I've just printed this off from Be Happy Stationery actually. It's like a meadow scene. And then I've just added some of the beads that I got from a charity shop. There's like a big chunky bookmark, and this is made from the bunting that I also got from charity shop. Some more stenciling, and then I've added some lace to that page. That's nice and blank for somebody to decorate. Some more writing paper, and then I've also done some more stenciling in the background there. I've added a little doily pocket, so I've just added a little envelope in, and a seed packet ready to put little bits and pieces in. And then some more of the book page, some nice images, writing paper, another old book there. And then on this piece of the packaging paper, I've just added some fabric at the back. I just tore some fabric up, and then I've added an index card as like a little mini journaling section, and then another journal section there on the back. That's the other half of the hanky. That's some more of that handmade paper. Just added a bit of lace. Put some more dots, a bit more stenciling as well. And then I think that was one of the doilies. I just used it as a stencil. Some more book page, more writing sections here and here. You can write on these, you can draw on these. And then I added a little bow with some cherries, and then I've added a cherry charm. And then another pocket, I used that fabric again, I just tore up some more of the fabric. I've added some of the chiffon lace and a little embroidered, they're like cherry blossoms, I think they are. And then I've just decorated a couple of index cards there to pop in. And then here I cut up a recipe card that I found, again in a charity shop. And I've just decorated it because I saw the strawberries basically, and obviously I've got strawberries at the front, and then I've just used some of the meadow paper just to go on the inside, and then that can all be journaled on there. So just something different, little pop out page I suppose. And then I just wanted to use a couple more of the positive words that I printed out a few weeks ago. So I've just used some of them as pockets, and I've just popped some more lace on, and I've made some little journaling cards so you can write on the back. They're all sort of bumblebee themed, so they're in the pocket there. And then some more writing paper I made, so there's some more of the words as well. This was out of another sort of nature book, I think it was out of the Hedgerow one, I think. So there again, they can be journal cards, or just to move around the book, or to stick in at a later stage. And then some more of the book, writing areas, more writing areas. And then at the back here I've just made a belly band out of a doily, some scrap, and one of the words again. And then I've just popped some buttons on one of the button cards, so that's in the back there. And then on the back page I've just left that blank, and then I just obviously strawberry paper again, and then that's the back, and that's that one. So let me know what you think in comments. I always do like to see what people think. What would you have done differently? Do you like the colours? Something a bit different? Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for my next video, and take care.